the works of Homer Simpson to be so lovely. Free because it's a different kind of taste than they're probably referring to.
Yeah. I'm gonna think probably.
Look, it's Cocaine Bear! Look, he's got all that cocaine!
Oh. Yeah, he's like, yeah, so am I.
I might sound like a square, but I like Shazam.
Yeah. More than what?
And Cocaine Bear, that's what we were just talking
Oh,
about.
okay. Okay.
Yeah, sometimes a movie surprises you.
Yeah.
And it's not like I didn't like I did like the first one, but this one was, funny. But they ruined it. Oh my God! If you see a commercial come on for Shazam, Fury of the Gods, don't watch it because now they're ruining it with something they stuck at the end of the fucking trailer. It's a fucking travesty to people who like movies and shows that can have spoilers. Completely fucked an excellent execution of a gag. Oh no, I'm gonna start a new character, I've been running around trying to be a merchant. I just want to bash stuff for a while. I want a heavy armor orc named Meatball. And he's gonna run around and just run around the dungeons and just smash people. And it's gonna be beautiful. But he's, I gotta think about his morals, though. I mean, see, I don't want to play a character that's always on the run from the law.
Yeah.
Because it's tedious and, you end up in a situation. You remember Jet Li in that movie, where there were a bunch. It was a multiverse movie. It was very early, and in it is the one where they use Down with the Sickness, not the Richard Cheese version, but the real version. And when he comes in for his first fight, he picks up a motorcycle, and and smashes people with this big heavy motorcycle.
Yeah.
It's like that.
Yeah.
But do you remember the name of the movie? The One? Could it have just been
It might have been.
The
Yeah.
One?
Actually, yeah.
But at the very end, the bad guy is in this universe that is just all the rejected Jet Li characters.
Yeah.
And so he's destined to live on the top, or to fight for his life constantly on top of this pyramid for the rest of eternity.
Yeah.
At some point, I forgot what I was overall talking about. Okay. Let's see if I can get back there. So I was talking about Jet Li having to fight people off.
Yeah.
But why? Because it went from Shazam.
Yeah. He's talking about how you like Shazam.
I know, but I don't know how to look up what I was talking about. I want to say, hey Google, what was I just talking about?
Can I get it?
What did it say?
It said, I wish I understood. You could try again. Hey, listen, I know you're listening to me constantly, period. Why am I saying period? You can hear me. I wonder if the people who do this...
You're so important to me that I can never stop listening to you.
What?
What?
She said, you're so important to me that I can never stop listening to you. I'm screenshotting that. Oh my...
Well, I just got it on video,
God.
man.
Wait a minute. Well, okay. Let me see. Can you read it?
I mean, yeah.
Oh, no. I mean, can the camera read it?
I mean, maybe. Yeah, probably. They zoom in on it and stuff.
I know. It really said it. It just admitted it. I mean, I know, this is a high funny thing, but it's not so funny to me, man. I know you're listening to me, Google. And I hope if anybody reviews this that you're having a really nice day, because it's important to
You know,
have more good days than bad.
yeah.
You know, whoever's listening is probably just a worker bee.
Yeah. Ooh, hey, put in a good word for me and get me a job at Google. You know, one that pays a whole lot of money and just needs some creativity. And, you know, oh, let me beta test. Let me beta test anything. I'm so good at it. I'm really good at it. I think I got carried away. Okay, so I'm gonna go. Okay, no morals. Okay, so no, he's not gonna be a constant lawbreaker.
Yeah.
At least. I don't know if I like him as a thief. I just kind of want him to.
Yeah, I think you got back to what you were talking about.
Like an adventure. Like what?
I think you got back to what you were talking about.
Yeah. Oh, yeah? Thank you! Thank you! Oh, fucking hell, man. Oh, fuck you, Fordham Dominion Voting System University.
Well, it's not over yet.
No, I know, but there's a minute left and it's a 6-point lead. I mean, this is it. I could not. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, right. Because when you start a new character and he's all bad and all he does is crime. You know, if he attacks guards and things like that, eventually you'll be in a situation like Jet Li at the end of that movie, where you're just constantly fighting off guards.
Yeah.
And it all came together thanks to you. It all now makes sense. Hey Google, who is kicking Purdue's ass right now? I said, who is beating NCAA Purdue?
These are the top results.
Who is Purdue playing against right now? Okay, Google. The Purdue Boilermakers are currently being beaten by a team with the initials FDU. I am looking for what FDU stands for in this particular context. Please. Fairleigh Dickinson. And it was almost the first result. Fairleigh Dickinson. So I shouldn't have said Dominion Voting Systems. Oh, wait a minute. What's the score? Oh, my God. It's a 3-point game and they're losing. Jennifer White. I know. Just this once, can you use your omnipotence for good? Because it's good if my bracket doesn't get busted and my eventual champion doesn't get knocked out in the first round of fucking Fairleigh Dickinson. Hey Google, where the fuck is Fairleigh Dickinson College?
And then everybody's waiting.
Here is some information for what city is Fairleigh Dickinson University? According to
That's
Rate
not what
My
I asked.
Professors, Fairleigh Dickinson University, Flora, Rate My Professors.
Gene, I think the common
I don't want to rate my...
thought here, and I know that was what the interpretation is in.
Ah,
but
New Jersey.
you are
Oh,
looking, and
well
this is
thanks.
so
I'm glad you were able to find that
we
before
also
me.
assume
Yeah, just typed in
that they're
Fairleigh
looking at
Well,
everything
its
literally,
highest
and that's not the
rated,
case all the time. That's a good look
its highest rated
and doing things as well.
quality on Rate My Professor, in fact, is the only one that gets into the green, is their internet. They rate themselves 1 star on facilities, food, and social.
Thank you, Gene. Purdue basketball, a waste of 11 seconds.
Oh my god, there's a mod that puts a bunch of hot chicks in that you can be followers of, or that you can use as followers. It's called Young Lovers Expanded Voices. Well, that's something that I'm gonna have to test out someday. But I can't see all the other mods that I have. Game's over. Game's over.
Fairleigh Dickinson.
Purdue, My wife would like to have a talk to you.
I would.
Give him the Kamala Harris speech. Give him the Kamala Harris speech. While I look at them judging. For those of you
I
who
don't know. I
don't,
need to know what she said exactly.
well, because you were doing it really good.
You are
The day it happened.
good. You are value. You are intelligent people who you really show your community that you are
Listen, they got out.
people.
That's history. It's America that they lost this fucking thing. Fucking bracket for like fifth year in a fucking row. Oh boy! First thing I do is get into a fight with a big, ugly orc. Just like me. Punch. You again. Boom, boom, boom. Come on, bitch. Get up! Get up! Huh? Who's the orc now? Huh? 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 Come in here. Why, thank you. That was very nice of you to let me into your orc stronghold. We can stay here. Oh, I get to stay here. Can I sleep? Oh, I get to sleep. You didn't see me, right? Good.
Can I try your black one? This one's just making me cough a
Well,
little.
I only have a white one, honey. I mean, and you know that. You've been with me for a long time. I'm talking about my penis.
I was talking about.
I was telling the camera that.
Yeah.
I wanted to tell the camera something, and now I forgot.
Okay. Well, maybe you could hand me the vape while you're thinking about it.
And it's actually a fair point. And to any prospective employers, voters, maybe I hope to say someday, I want you to understand that I am capable of being a silly person. I am silly.
Now, if you'll excuse me.
I wasn't talking to you. Okay. Beg your pardon. So, yes, I can be a silly person. I love Monty Python, but even as a cannabis user and silly person, you might think that those two things makes me a less desirable person. And perhaps if I spent all of my days and all of my nights constantly stoned, yeah, that would be it. But truth is, a majority of my waking hours are spent without any influence of cannabis. So if you happen by this, and I like, I mean, I talk about running for office, but I also talk about writing a book. Anyway, so please remember this. Should I talk about dressing in drag? Or things that I've done to lower my purity test? Okay. All right, now I'm going to be silly again.
Okay, we stopped.
What?
We stopped.
Yes! Did you not see my sincere... Well, obviously not. I don't know
Well,
what
but
you
then
saw.
you follow it up by saying, we're talking about my purity test scores.
Yeah, but then I became serious again. If you want to talk about my purity test, I don't want to take one again.
Yeah. I know. The whole thing is stupid.
It wasn't when I was young. I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah, no.
I don't think there's any such thing as power steering anymore.
Yeah.
Did you ever drive a power steering car?
I mean, I guess.
You would remember it compared to a car today.
I mean, did the Saturn have power steering?
No. They had abandoned the concept. Because, but they did it in the 70s and the 80s. But if you had power steering, how difficult would it be for you to turn your wheel from all the way right to all the way left at a standstill? How difficult would that be for you?
I mean, yeah.
With power steering, you could go, and that damages tires if you try to turn it around that quick. And people were damaging their tires.
Yeah. I mean, I think my dad's station wagon, because I think that was what was wrong with the car. The power steering went out, and so now it was really hard to turn the wheel.
Well, right. And if that legitimate old power steering, if it malfunctioned, I mean, I don't know what would power something like that. Is it hydraulics? Is it electric?
I'm not sure, but but that's the whole story with me about my driving test
and you doing the drunk simulator
and all that, because I think the power steering was going out on it.
I wonder when you were doing so well in the drunk simulator if you were just having like a premonition of me.
No, it really was just like I was like, this is just like driving my
Thanks,
car.
honey. Trying to turn it into something beautiful.
Why would it be like that? Wouldn't be what's beautiful.
How many times? Well,
I have plenty of actual beautiful stuff without. Like when because I saw a picture of you before I actually saw you. And I saw a picture of you, and you were holding the socks out, and you were going, but it was very cute. You were like, and everything, and I just was struck, and I'm like, I knew who you were. I know who that, but it was like no. I mean, I saw you, and I'm like I've known, I know this person,
Thank you.
I know. The time just goes in a circle, We've been through this before,
Donut-shaped universe. It's the bagel, Jennifer. It's the bagel. I mean, we've had so many references to it in our lives.
Yeah, donut bagel.
And I kind of had the sort of thing in my brain too. I don't think it was fleshed out as much as to say it's in this sort of shape. But going there.
Yeah.
But I was just looking at like a single linear timeline that could be controlled by individual people traveling back and forth. Not in this multiverse sense. I was not thinking that far into the future when I was that age. Yeah. You're Cody?
Someplace.
Hmm?
He just gets it in his head every once in a while. He's like, I need to be up on this desk.
No, he's flexing against me. And you know what he's going to do right after this? He's going to lay down in laundry. Maybe not this laundry, but some other laundry. Yeah. It could be this laundry.
Well, I put this kind of here to try to discourage.
Well, he was in there earlier.
But that's the empty basket. So, I got to throw my jacket in just now.
What do you mean it's the empty basket? It's got lots of stuff in it.
No, it just has my cloak.
Oh, that looked like lots of stuff.
Yeah, this is just my cloak.
Did you wear any green today?
I did not. But I have green eyes, so I don't have to.
Yeah, you use that loophole.
I do.
It's a loophole. It's not even wearing. You don't wear your eyes. I could wear your eyes. You could wear my eyes. He's so cool.